Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Dark Sky. Today we are playing Captains of Industry. So we have gotten a little basic of a base down here. We're gonna get things going a little bit more. We got it looks like we need to do some copper refinement, and we need to also do establish a copper ore mine and start mining ore. So there is some ore. It's out here. Here it is. Right here is the iron ore. If we go down here, we can do layers. We can kind of see what's the different layers. It looks like just a ton of copper right there on the back end of that that little mountain, or that little mountain there. But let's see if we can't get some of that ore off and some of that copper ore, and we'll start building that up. So first off, what we need to do here is we need to set up the area. So I want to do terraforming. I want to do mining designation. I'm going to set this up like right here, kind of going up the ways. I think that should be all right there. I mean, that'll kind of get things going in the right direction. It is quite a bit of area there, but then our next area is we're going to want to do a mine control tower in this vicinity. So let's do like right here. Yeah, that looks all right. Now we can we'll move this a little bit more as we get going, once it gets built and everything like that. The next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set up the ore plant facility here. Go this direction right here. I think that's probably a pretty good direction. That way everything comes into this area and then goes out on this other side. Now the other thing we need to do is to see if we can't get, look at that, the guys are going all the way out here to go around to come here. I don't know. Maybe what we can do is if we could set up like a way for them to come right through this, because we don't have anything in this vicinity. If I could just have them just do a mining area through here, maybe too long, huh? That's about right level there. Okay. Says it has to be done by a mining tower. So we'll do a mining tower, even though it's not going to be a mine of any kind. We're just going to use this to be able to dig through this mountain so that we have access into this area over here, into our copper mine. We'll just have it dig right through the mountain. And then I should have it do like an auto sort. So I guess I should probably set up something like this out here. Yeah, that should do, like right there. That'll be good enough. Now that it has this this mining tower situated here, we're going to edit the area, and I want it to go back to here. Take this part here, and let's bring that over here. Just like that there. Just like I want it to cut right through there. That looks perfect. So done loading cargo for damaged cargo ship. Farm could not store all potatoes after harvest, and there are some mining destinations outside the mining area tower. Oh yeah, so I was waiting for this thing to be built so that we could edit this area. Now, is there like two of them out here? Because I see this other out there. Let's see. Outside mining tower. Why? How would that one be outside the mining tower? All right, we need to add in, we don't have any available truck. Oh, we got some trucks, but we don't have any excavators. So let's see if we can't get a couple excavators going here. Maybe a couple more trucks here. Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6. There we go, 6. And then this one here, I want to add in product. Let's see, I want to add in, it's not going to give me the, but it's actually mining here. But I'll put in the dirt and all that, and the sand and the rock. And then we're just waiting on this one to get built. Once this gets built, we should be pretty good to go there on that one. And then I'm gonna do ore, sand, rock, all the resources we normally don't use. Okay, these guys here are extremely busy, so we need to make more trucks for these guys so they are able to do it. Notify me if cannot dispose. Okay. All right, so we need to go into our research area now, and we need to do copper refinement. Let's research that. Next, we also need to do synthesized rubber. That'll be the next one we'll want to do. And then ramp for vehicles. That could be a pretty good one. Train leveling. That would actually be good because that's what we're kind of doing right now. And the blueprints would be pretty good. So I think we should just concentrate on these 5 right now. And then hopefully we'll go into this construction too. And then start getting more into the conveyor belts and everything, which is what I'm really excited about. I want to get to that point, but just have to do a little, work in the beginning. Now, is this thing just jam-packed? It is jam-packed. And this one here is jam-packed to coal. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's put in some more storage then. Let's put a couple of them out there just to get things going and moving and grooving so that we can continue just making sure we have plenty of coal to set up all of our buildings and everything out here. More refugees. Boy, we are getting refugees left and right. That's awesome. So right now we're working on copper production and establish a copper ore mine and start mining. We're doing that already. We just got to finish our research here on copper. We'll get that done. Reduce refugees inbound. Pause the beacon to reduce the rate of refugees inbound. Okay. So we don't want to build up too fast, I'm guessing. So we want to do a pause on these guys every once in a while because we have 68 of 80 on that one, 80 of 80 on there, and 80 of there. So we're almost we're almost full on this one here. So that's pretty good. We'll just have to remember to go back to turn that on later once we start really building up, start ramping. Now I have this thing here. This is a blast furnace. It's doing iron ore. I think what I want to do is let's do a Control C and then we'll just do this here. And I'm going to put this like right here, I think. Let's put that one there. And then this one here, I'm going to not do the iron ore. But once we get the copper refinement, then I want to put in the coal into this. Make sure we offset this so that we don't end up making the iron out on that one. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We got things kind of rolling here. What's going on here? Oh, this is my tree, guys. And how's my trees doing? They got 200. Do I have an area for storage for trees? I should. I thought I did right here, actually. So we're full on trees at the moment. And then this one here is our potatoes. We seem to be doing pretty good. All right, we need to build a blast furnace with metal casters. That's what we got right here. So we can select our recipe. We want to do this one. And this one here is also going to be this. All right, so now we have a blast furnace with a metal caster, smokestack, enable recipe for ore processing. Now we have to build a copper electrolysis and connect it to rainwater harvester. So isn't one of these, isn't that doing that already? What's it? This one here is doing vehicle parts. This one here is doing the electronics. So those electronics there. This one here should be the vehicle parts. And then this one here is going to be my copper sheets. What else do they have? Impure copper? Oh, that's interesting. And then we need to do the copper electrolysis. What is that? Copper electrolysis and connect it to rainwater. Or no, it's going to come in right there. Oh, okay. So at first it's impure, and then it has to go through the rainwater bit. I get you. Okay. All right. So we'll put that there, and then let's see. We need to do the rainwater next, and then I'm going to need to do the hosing or the pipes and everything. So it says this one here is just waiting on construction parts. Now I got a lot of stuff that's going out on these construction parts. I imagine my construction parts, yeah, it's definitely a little on the low side. 77. Looks like it kind of flatlined there for a little bit, didn't it? Yeah, I'm not getting as much iron either. Where's my iron coming in? There's coal right there. Iron should be right here. So I need to set this up as a storage unit as well, putting in the loose stuff. So that's what's kind of holding me up right now, is just trying to get all this this iron. See, it says 100% here. Why is it missing coal here? We should have all kinds of coal. So how do I get it, the stuff to go from here? The sorter is not accepting more of this product because there is already too much of it. So how do I get these trucks to start trucking this stuff out? I think I tied too many trucks into these things here, and they're not able to go out there and start pulling coal and all that. I'm hoping that's the case because I see the truck going back now, so we'll see what happens. Let's see, one thing I want to do is to go on here. I want to keep this empty so that we can get stuff off here, and that way when the ship comes in full of stuff, we want to make sure that this is all empty and all taken care of. So we got 21 vehicles and everything seems to be extremely busy. So once we get a few more of these vehicles pumped out, I think we'll be much better off. Seems that we made ourselves a little on the thin side as far as trying to get everything all situated. We had to make this path through the mountain, and then we also had to set up the copper refinement and everything like that. And in that process, we ended up thinning ourselves out a little too much, where we don't have enough vehicles. And we got another truck that's pumping out right now, so we should have that up and running pretty soon. What's it take to make a truck here? Just vehicle parts, rubber, and diesel. So probably be in our best interest to work on making that diesel. Looks like our research ended out anyway, so let's get this this rubber going. So it looks like we're getting a little on the low side here as far as rubber, because we're not able to produce any rubber, but we're pushing out a lot of rubber. And then this one here just seems like we just kind of died out as far as the production, and we seem to be putting out a lot more of these vehicle parts. And I think it's mostly because we're just building all these trucks at the moment. But let's see here, what do we got? We got a few on here. We got about 40 of them. And then these ones are working on making them. So is that one? That looks great. No, why it's not exported, or it's not bringing any coal. I mean, there's coal right here. This truck here is going to this. Oh, finally, they're filling up on coal. There we go. There we go. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I just needed to set this to can import. This one here, let's set that one to can import as well, just in case trucks get confused and not want to take the coal from here and bring it to this place. But at least we're now making iron. And we were definitely getting a little on the low side as far as iron. We only had 53 there. So, and our research just ended. It's perfect time. Let's do some train leveling. It combines mining and dumping designations into one, useful for train flattening or ramp setup. If part of train is below the designation, trucks will dump here. If part of the train is above designation, it will be mined by excavators. For mining to work, the designation has to be inside a mine tower area. All right, let's do that one. Get that one set up. That's going to be, I think that's going to be nice. I might just take this thing out, or not that one. This here, I might take that out of here. I mean, it is doing a pretty good job as far as mining through this. But I'm thinking that we can probably, mine this out a little bit quicker. And now that we're starting to get our iron and stuff, that means we can go up here and build all these and get those all situated. Could use a few more trucks. Let's get 6 more trucks going. We can't have too many trucks right now. We just need a lot of this to be you know, the everything moving and grooving over here, and it's getting stopped up at the moment because we realized that we kind of thinned ourselves out a little bit on trucks, and I didn't realize that. Starting to see copper being shoved down here, but of course these are not done yet to receive, so hopefully they get these built up. Oh, there we go. Then the next part, once it gets this all built up, this will be the next part here we'll need to work on. I'm thinking maybe I should switch this out here. Yeah, that's fine. That's copper. I want to do a unit here. Let's do that right there. And this one here, I'm going to have this be the impure copper. So that way the copper, impure copper will be made here. It'll go into this box, and then it'll wait to be transferred into this. Hopefully at a later point, I'll be able to get belts, and we'll bring the belts over here. We'll plug them in here, and then they'll come out of this, and they'll go into this, and they'll make well, whatever we need. And then hopefully, and then we get the final copper at the end. So that'll be super nice. But they're still extremely busy, even though we have all this stuff going on. I think we'll really be able to cut down the amount of traffic as far as the trucks are concerned and everything, once we get up to belts, because a lot of this can be done with just belts alone, I think. Damaged cargo ship. All right, cool. All required cargo is loaded. Send the ship to deliver. All right, cool. So we're going to be getting a new ship pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about that. A rubber maker. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, let's see here. It requires us to do the diesel with some coal to make rubber, or we can use the fuel and sulfur. I don't think I've seen a sulfur mine yet. Where's sulfur? Or is sulfur something we have to make? See, is sulfur on here? No, I don't see it. I see a lot of stuff on here. I don't see sulfur though. So I wonder if sulfur is like a byproduct. Coal, so maybe near the coal area. And then I want to select the recipe for diesel and coal to make the rubber, because we don't have the sulfur yet. It says synthetic rubber, build and connect rubber maker. What do they mean connect? Connect it to what? Well, let it build it, I guess, and then we'll see what it means by to connect it. Boy, we have 30 vehicles now. That means we have like 6 of these vehicles are just going around picking stuff up, bringing it to the next location. And we're still very busy. There we go. We got copper production done. Nice. Oh, yeah, that finally got made. Nice. Very cool. Now, if I can get this building made here, that should take that stuff, put it right into there for us. We are definitely getting a little on the low side as far as these ones here. So maybe I should make another one of these. Still have no research right now. Let's see, if we do this one, we could get the conveyors belts making. That would be super nice. But we do have the train leveling now, and I guess what we could do is enable us to create, import, and use blueprints. Oh, that'd be super sweet. Vehicle ramps, small, medium, and large. Yeah, that might be handy here, especially before we get our conveyor belts up and moving. So if we do terraforming now, we can do level designation. Oh, I see. So now it's kind of it's putting things into to kind of level out the land to make sure that the land is all leveled as it goes through. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Maybe that'll work better since the other one was on the uneven terrain. Still learning a little bit on this game. There is like some areas of this game here I'm a little on the shady side, but I'm slowly getting a better understanding for it. See, we need to research construction too. Yeah, we can do that. Let's get that one out of the way so we can start working on our getting belts down. Once I get belts down, I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing a little bit better because I can kind of maneuver things around. I don't have to worry so much with the trucks. Although I'm going to have to put ramps down as well to so allow trucks to be able to get over or to get through that area. Now, it looks like we're getting pretty low again here on the production or construction parts, which is what we need to do for as far as building all of our different buildings and everything like that, keeping that going. So why is that? Why is these under construction? Is there a way we can put a priority on this? General priority for workers assignment, electricity maintenance, unity consumption also determines priority to produce, delivery, and removal while using trucks. So this one is also going to use mechanical parts, and it's going to use the electronics. Now, how are we doing on electronics though? Electronics, it looks like output is full. And this is all full, so we are definitely full on electronics. Vehicle parts, we're actually at 114 out of 200. Why does it say we have only like 20? 12 and now 0. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, it's this one I'm supposed to be looking at. All right, yep, I see it. So we do need to bring in wood still, just don't put it into the burner. Have it go into these machines here. And then we need to also be doing the kiln, which is up here. Wow, look at all the trucks out here. Holy cow. Wow. Also, all kinds of trucks showed up. And they're not, now they're stable. That's nice. So we ended up getting the trucks to more of a stable situation, so they're not all going all crazy right now. Oh, we got the rubber thing is up, but it says it's full of rubber. So I think we need to set up a storage area down here. Right? Yeah, that goes for rubber. All right, so let's go in here. And so we want to up these 2 and up these by 3. Yeah, so it's green right here. So that's good. As long as we can keep it stable next to the mining tower, then we should be all right. Hopefully we'll be able to bounce through here and start getting this this area here, and then we can just run conveyor belts all the way through and then have it just pop into here. I don't know, maybe set up a bunch of like a loose gravel kind of thing right here, and then have all the conveyor belts run into this, and then it just slowly works through the system. All right, that's starting to look pretty good there. I think we've gotten a bit of a better handle on this. If I could just figure out how to get a little bit better of a handle on this here. I think what we need to do is to produce more of these, because we're not, our consumption is more than what we're producing. And for us to make what, these ones here, so we are making these here. I don't know, it might be the iron. Now the iron's at 243. It's got to be the brick, right? Yeah, the brick is the one that's struggling. Maybe we need to do another kiln, because it looks like the limestone's there. It's just the water is doing some weird catch up there. I'm thinking what we can do is if we set up a storage unit here, maybe like that there, and then we put this storage used as coal. And then we'll have both the coal and the limestone we can run through. And I don't know, maybe you have to set up maybe even like a second one up here. How much does this thing produce? It looks like it's got a lot of water in it. Average collection estimate is 7.4. And I don't know how much this one requires. I'm thinking it uses 6. This is finally coming in a little bit more of at a nicer flatness as far as being able to get the everything just rolling in here nice, because you can see that now these are all nice and green going in. So that means we're nice and flat coming. So we just need to continue keeping that going. And I think we're going to be all right. We don't have to worry about this falling or collapsing or anything. And this all seems to be kind of keeping up with what's going on. So that's great. Let's just keep that going. In our other area over here is our iron. So this one here, I want to be notified when the copper is. Look at that. Now we are completely out. Still low on those bricks. We really need to get this stuff pumping out here. Now it's making the coal here, so that'll be nice, because then we'll have the coal right here. We can pump it right in, and should be doing all right. We need to build an assembly 1 and produce construction parts 2. So let's set this out here, and let's put that there. So I don't know, we got to set up this here, set up the recipes, and I'm guessing that we want to do that one there so that we can create the construction parts 2. And then I imagine what we're going to do is come out here and try to like change all these over to the 2 so that we can create a lot more. All right, so we need to go back in here and let's do the conveyor belts. Let's get those started. Now, what do these things take? They take plastic, or they take the rubber, and they also take the construction parts too to make. Well, that's probably a good thing we're making those construction parts too then. So we're going to need a bunch of those. I'm guessing what we need to do is double up on these a little bit here. Let's take this whole thing here. I'm thinking if I set this up right about here, I think it'll be a little bit easier for us to get the iron to its area. Okay, so all the metal casters are all set up for iron, and so we just need to set these up for iron. Hopefully we'll be able to move this one out of here, but I'm going to keep this one running because this is my only one at the moment. And so as far as what it's coming in, it's got coal, it's got the iron. What I might do is set up a maybe a storage unit between these two and put that there. Okay, that'll work. There we go. So all these now have iron. So this one here will be able to go to this and go to these two. And then the rest of this one here will go straight into these two here. And we should be able to keep those going. Now these ones here are going to be connected with coal. And then this one here is also going to be coal. But yeah, I think we got a good thing going on here. We're working on this one here still, trying to get that going. We're still in the red, but we're just waiting for the parts. We need 25, and we have 16. It's a little on the rough side. But once we get things kind of moving and grooving here, you can see now we have this one up here and running. Now we just have to work on getting everything else going, and I think we're going to be good. I think we'll be good. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. Wow, it finally harvested all the trees. All right, so that is taken care of. And then this one here is just the iron. So we just, once these get all set up, this should be taken care of. Won't be running into these issues anymore where we're running into problems. And we got this road here that is, it's moving pretty good. It looks like we're most of the way, about halfway through this. And so that'll be nice to get that road set up. Hopefully, maybe we'll do the same right over here and just have it punch right through and then have it, build like a little road coming down here, kind of winding down, and then have it come down here to pick up. Looks like we got uranium right here on the side of the mountain. And then down here is a titanium. So yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff going on. We got good things, I'm really looking forward to this. 97% on our conveyor belt, so we're almost there. But yeah, we're just waiting on a few things to catch up. But other than that, I think we're doing great. I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining me here on this industry adventure. It's been super fun. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider becoming a member by smashing that join button down below, and you get all kinds of perks and benefits. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. On a side note, if the button says subscribe, make sure you hit that button so it says, so it has subscribed on the site, because I've heard that there's been people getting accidentally unsubscribed from the channel. So make sure that says subscribed. If it does, then you should be good to go. Don't forget that I stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you're liking the video so far, make sure you hit that like. You've been enjoying my videos, as well as it helps out with my algorithm, so I really appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.